What's up, people? Welcome back to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. I hope everyone's doing well. Today, I'm going to be reacting to someone I've only reacted to once before, and the name is, I don't know if it's Marcin or Marcin. I apologize, I'm just not quite sure how to pronounce his name, but I think I'm going to go with Marcin. We'll go with that. It hasn't been too long since I've reacted to him, but I really wanted to hear another one because I was really impressed by his guitar playing. Just blew me out of the water. This will actually be the second song and the second Beethoven song of his. He must like Beethoven a lot. The first one was, I think it was Moonlight Sonata, if I'm correct. One of my favorites of Beethoven. It's kind of an odd song. I don't know if many of you have heard of it. It's called The Ruins of Athens, or the Turkish March, I think it's called. And I think I liked it because that song reminded me a little bit of Tchaikovsky. I am no classical music expert, so if I'm off base by saying that, I apologize. But to me, it's just reminds me of Tchaikovsky, and I really like Tchaikovsky a lot because he was more driven in his music. This time, though, we are going to be listening to him sing Fur Elise, which I think just about everybody knows. What I like about this song, though, it has such an interesting history. I don't think historians even really agree who exactly Elise might be, or even if the name is correct. I believe it was originally penned for Therese. Therese was somebody that Beethoven had proposed to. I don't know if she said yes or no, but I do know that he proposed to her, and I think some people also believe it was a German opera singer that he loved that the song was named after. I just don't know. I don't even think it's ever been confirmed. But one interesting side note of this song, he did write this when he already began losing his hearing, which is, I find, really interesting. You got to have some serious talent if you're writing music like this and you can't even barely hear. So interesting. So, all right, let me get my headphones on and we're going to go right into this. Okay, hold on. I'll be right back. Welcome back. All right, so this looks like a very interesting shoot location to play this song. I kind of like it. This actually looks kind of across from where I live. There's a nature preserve, and this kind of looks like it a little bit, which is probably why I like it. All right, here we go. Here's Für Elise. Just amazing. Oh, I like that. Come on. I'm going to stop right here and pause it because I don't know how the rest of the song goes. And this is kind of a natural little break. Is it me, or does he just appear extremely casual and relaxed here? How somebody could be pulling off what he does and look that comfortable? I don't get it. If you're gonna play, you might as well play in your element, and this is clearly his element out in nature. I just love the setting to be playing an acoustic guitar, which is made of just wood and strings, and to be playing in a setting like this, to me, it just seems right. And wow, his ability to take these classical songs and recreate them into the art that he does is amazing. He is so incredibly good. I bet even his guitar is saying, "What the heck? I didn't know I could do that." I wouldn't doubt it. He's that good. I've also never, and this was one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. I've never seen anybody playing the strings above the nut, which is, I believe it's called the nut, that top just before the pegs. But he was playing right by the pegs, which I thought was really cool. I've never seen that before. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead. I'm going to play this to the end because I don't want to interrupt this more than once. Here we go. Well, he just takes us on a ride here. Wow. I thought it was over at one point. And then he faked me out and he had a nice little ending there. I love when he's playing and he'll tune down the string and then bring it right back up. I understand a lot of musicians do that, but he does it so perfectly and in a relatively really short period of time. And he brings it down at the right speed and he brings it right back at the perfect speed. Ugh. When I watch him play, I can't help but think, how does a brain work that fast? I mean, he can't be putting a lot of thought into it because I don't think you'd be able to think that fast. It's got to be somehow ingrained in his brain. Somebody tell me how he pulls that off. It's just it's nuts, and maybe it's just a lot of practice. I don't know how someone is able to perform that fast and that perfectly is just amazing to me. Does he ever miss a note? I don't think so. I'm gonna guess no. Only because it sounds too perfect. I guess if you play enough notes and you miss one, you don't notice it as much. But whew, this was an amazing piece of music. All right, let me get my headphones off. I'll be back for my final thoughts. Hold on. Okay, so if I could be good enough to share a little advice for Marcin, I would say maybe take just a couple guitar lessons to fine tune your. I'm joking. This guy is off the charts good. This is definitely one of those artists, and there are a few, but not many, that every time I hear them either sing a song or in his case play a song, I just walk away shaking my head almost in disbelief. The level of talent and skills that this guy has is through the roof. I don't care if this guy was playing Tiptoe Through the Tulips, he would slay it, and I have no doubt in my mind he would. I love his sound. It's almost like a Spanish sounding guitar with a hint of rock. And I say it's a hint of rock because rock really doesn't have a lot of rules when playing that style of music. So it's kind of a Spanish sounding, but then he maybe breaks a couple rules and makes it sound a little different, which I just love. Even with his changes, though, that he made in these songs, this song, I felt like I was still listening to the same classic song, Für Elise, that I've always loved. That's magic to be able to do that because it is a totally different instrument. It is a totally different era. We have totally different expectations when we listen to songs now than we did back when Beethoven was alive. And for him to still allow me to walk away with that same feeling of love for this song that he does is amazing. What a talent. To all of you who recommend him, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And if you subscribe to my channel, that'd be awesome. And again, down in the comments below, I have links to my Patreon page and my YouTube membership page. Any support you can give me would be deeply appreciated. And I also have a link to a lot of goods, including, like I always say, my record adapter book, where if there's any music lovers on your Christmas list, they would really enjoy this book. It's a lot of fun. So, okay, guys, you have a great day. Thank you for listening. Peace out, and I'll talk to you next time.